Right guys, welcome back to another video, and today let's talk about some basketball. Now, before I get into this video is going to be quite a short one on actual basketball content. I am actually going to be talking about my mental health a bit at the end of this video as well. Hopefully the lighting's better in this one than it was in my football YouTube channel. I'm basically in a random place, different place. So I'm basically going to be talking about the Kevin Durant situation and everything that's happened there and how it's going to affect all the NBA teams and stuff like that. But at the end of the video, I am actually going to be talking about my mental health. How come I haven't been uploading on this channel? How come the uploads have been sporadic and not as good as I want them to be? And as you can see, I'm walking around. I can walk around and talk as well, so I can get my thoughts out there and talk exactly how I want. So I'm sorry if this video hasn't got extremely good lighting, extremely good thought process, because I literally haven't wrote anything. I haven't been feeling good enough to write anything, but let's get into the video. Now, when we talk about Kevin Durant, there's only one thing which we can really talk about in recent news which has happened here. The Brooklyn Nets have actually agreed that they are going to continue their partnership with Kevin Durant and Kyrie, I think it was. I don't know if they said Kyrie, I might be talking rubbish out my head. But they basically said they wanted to carry on with the relationship with KD especially, and try and win a championship next season. Now, this was out on their official Instagram, so it's kind of been confirmed that KD is going to stay. And there's been a lot of situations where players haven't been able to move, get trades and stuff, because teams are waiting, probably rightly so, for the chance to sign Kevin Durant, or chance to sign like Kyrie or Mitchell, or all these different players in free agency that are high value players which teams want, like superstar level players who teams want. They want to sign them, so they're waiting to do all their little trades after those ones have been sorted out and they know they can't get them. For example, you just saw Patrick Beverley move to the Lakers, essentially. He's getting traded to the Lakers from the Jazz straight after this Kevin Durant news got out. And they actually had a little back and forth on Twitter, which was a bit interesting, but I wasn't really around to see it at the time. But apparently it was quite interesting and kind of funny how it happened. But at the end of the day, it was kind of an interesting situation, because at the end of the day you think, oh, Kevin Durant, he's staying and he's not moving now, which is kind of weird because of all the stuff. Especially when you've said, oh, I want you to fire Steve Nash. Oh, I want you to fire the whole coaching staff. I want to choose the whole team again, and I want everything. Even though I've got a 4-year deal that I signed and I made the decision to do. Why on earth would they do anything he says? I don't know. Realistically, was there a team that was ever looking likely to trade for him? No. No team was going to give them, for example, the Celtics were not going to give them, this is my team, so I know they're not going to give them, Jaylen Brown, Marcus Smart, and picks. Why on earth would we give you the Defensive Player of the Year, Jaylen Brown, who was our second best player? Like, why on earth would we do that? Giving up 2 of the best starting 5 in the whole of the NBA. It doesn't make sense. Like, it doesn't genuinely make sense. And I've thought long and hard about this and how it's affected the league and stuff like that. We've had a lot of players moving around and changing teams and stuff in the past few years because of player empowerment, and I totally respect that. Get your money, let the individual get their money. The organisation has enough money. Let's be honest, they're making billions off these players who are essentially making them all the money. They're just giving them a platform to do it, and I respect player power and stuff like that. But there is a point where it gets a bit ridiculous when you sign a 4-year deal and then you're asking to move in that start of that 4-year deal. How does that make sense to do? And why would the team trade you for less than your value? Like, how does that even make sense? So I get why the Nets have done that. Fair play to the Nets. And in my opinion, the Brooklyn Nets are actually going to be title challengers this season. As long as the chemistry is going to be a major issue. Right? Let's just all be honest here. It's going to be a major issue here. But at the end of the day, if they can get their chemistry right, they can really perform at a high level. So I really think that this team is going to be amazing next year and compete at a very high level and produce everything which is needed for them to succeed. Maybe win a championship. They are underdogs for me, underdogs. In my opinion, I'd place them in the same situation as the 76ers, who a lot of people place as title favourites, which I don't really get. I think the Celtics are above that. I think the Bucks are above that. I think there's quite a few teams above that sort of bracket there. But that is my opinion on the Kevin Durant situation. I am holding a basketball for some unknown reason, but that... Now I'm actually going to be talking about some mental health stuff. So if you want to keep watching the video, it's going to be a lot more personal to me, which obviously I haven't even said my name on these channels that I run. So I'm just going to be talking about that, getting my feelings out there and getting everything out in the open so I can explain to people why I'm not uploading as much as I should be and doing the things which I love doing which is basketball, and football, and YouTube, and stuff like that. I'm sorry if you can hear the floor creaking as well, but I'm just going to get into this bit of the video. So essentially, right, I've been having really bad mental health struggles, past couple of days, and past couple of weeks as well. On this YouTube channel, I've never really experienced that, while I've been on YouTube for about the past 2.5 months, which has been kind of interesting, because it's something I do every single day. I do YouTube, I do everything. I actually really suffer with mental health issues and stuff like that. I have OCD and anxiety, and I actually used to run YouTube channels on it, and I used to run Instagram pages on my mental health struggles and my advice to people. I actually had to stop doing that though, because it was kind of affecting me in a way where I'm talking about these mental health issues that I have every single day to loads of people on the internet, and it's reminding me essentially of everything that I'm going through, all the trauma that has caused this issue within me. It's reminding me of that and making me feel insane, essentially. Like, I'm thinking about everything bad that's ever happened to me, made me feel these ways, every single day reliving that trauma and making my experience worse. So I felt I'll leave that for a while, come back to it when I'm ready, when I'm a bit more fixed, let me say that. But at the end of the day, it's a hard line to draw between do I feel okay and do I feel okay to do YouTube? And this week I haven't. I'm gonna be honest. I've felt some of the lowest I have in about 3 years. I got diagnosed with OCD when I was about 8 or 9 years old. So it's been a long years for me. I'm now 18. I've had it for 10 years, diagnosed fully. So it's been really hard for me. Past couple of days, I've not wanted to do anything. I've been really ill as well. Hasn't helped it. I've barely got out of bed. And I know I'm probably mentally weak. And a lot of people are saying, oh, you shouldn't feel this way, you're mentally weak. You need to get stronger mentally. And I agree with that wholeheartedly. But at the end of the day, that's just not how I am. I understand that what I need to do to get better. But it's all well and good. Everyone's saying this is what you need to do to get better until you're in that situation, and it's really hard to talk about because, like, I'm not gonna sit here and say no one gets it because I'm not the only one with these issues. There's hundreds of thousands and millions of people with these issues that I've got, and way worse. There's people living in war-torn countries, places which no one should ever have to experience. People who no one should have to experience dealing with. People have a lot worse situations than me, and that's facts. And just because I get a bit sad sometimes means I can't upload my YouTube videos. It's a mental health issue for me. Yeah, it is, and that's just how I am. Probably a lot of people will say I'm weak-minded. I try my best every single day to do everything I love. The past couple of days, it just hasn't been acceptable for me to do so within my own head. I'm trying to fix myself and get better. I don't agree with the statement, this is how I am, because this is not who I want to be. I want to be better. I want to be free from this burden that burdens me every single day for my life since I was a little boy, like literally a little boy. It devastates me every time I hear it. No one talks about it in media, especially the conditions which I suffer with, like OCD. It gets taken out of context so much within my life. I just need people to understand how it affects me as a person, and it doesn't matter how people define themselves, whether you've got OCD, whether you've got anxiety, depression. I go through depressive stages. I wouldn't say I have depression. I've never been formally diagnosed with it, so I don't say I have it, but I've definitely had depressive stages of my life where I've gone through mad stages of just horrible feelings, low mood, and I have been diagnosed with like low mood symptoms and stuff like that. But it's just me coming here to say it's okay to feel this way, and you're not weak for feeling this way. Like, I promise you, it's not weak. With all the Andrew Tate stuff, where you need to just go do it, and all of this, to like men and women and anyone, like any gender or whatever it is, you shouldn't ever feel like you're forced to do anything, like you're weak. You're yourself. And everyone goes through stuff, and everyone deals with stuff differently. And I get it. Like, no one understands what a person experiences. But people are going through similar things, and there are people that can help you. I'm not there yet. I'm not that person who can help people. I hope one day I am, who can really make a difference in this world for mental health, for physical health, for everything I've been through in my life, and for people that have been through much worse in their lifetime as well. I really just want to say thank you for everyone, even the opportunity to speak on a video and publicly express myself in the way that I feel like I can. A lot of people can't talk about this. Really bad thoughts and feelings of not feeling good enough and not feeling wanted, and people who don't feel loved by anyone, and I get that, and people who are in worse situations than me. I just want to say I'm with anyone that feels that way, and I always will be. I just wanted to say thank you for watching this video and watching any video of mine you have watched previously. Hopefully we'll be back. I'll be back top form as soon as I get myself sorted and my head fixed, because if I carry on producing videos the rate I'm producing them like I was the past couple of months, while I'm in this state, I don't know what I'll do. Like, I might go I might not be able to do it ever again. I might burn myself out. So at the end of the day, I'm trying my best. And I just want to say thank you so much for anyone that supports me, anyone that loves me, like my family, my friends. I really appreciate every single person that's helping me get through what I'm getting through. So I just wanted to say that this is such a long video, and I might actually cut it up and make it its own video. I'm sorry if I've expressed it badly or upset anyone or something like that talking about this. I just need a way to express myself and talk about it, because a lot of times I feel like I don't have anyone. So I'm talking about it here. So yeah, thank you so much though.